like, you know, the fire is burning in the barrel and you want to dose it with some more gasoline. Whether Angel dislikes Caitlyn or not, whether she don't like her or not, hate, I've always told my children, hate is a very strong word. That is reserved for your enemies, people who are actively trying to hurt you in a personal standpoint, not in a sports related event. We all out here trying to get it. I've dealt with kids with had rivalries with one team to the next team, right? But those kids have never hated those other kids on that team. But when they squared up within the lines, oh yeah, we ain't no friends here. But when them kids was out on the playground and they wasn't with their respective teams, they didn't care nothing about that. They was dabbing it up cool. They could have just knocked somebody block off two two nights ago. So to use the word hate as if she want to harm Caitlin Clark, if she could, I think it's very disingenuous. And I think it's you trying to feed into a narrative, trying to get more people to your Twitter, more people to your podcast with your wife, all on the back of this young lady. That's what I took from it. It was a horrible take, and it's very disheartening to hear from somebody that has played sports at the highest level. Because if we got people that play sports at the highest level talking like this, well, we can't expect nothing from a common person. He played at the highest level. He know what rivalries are.
And before you keep going, Keisha, I need to say a couple things. One, we
Go
got
ahead.
200 in the chat. This is special. You know what I'm saying? On a Sunday night, we got 200 in the chat. So thank you all. Thank all of you for coming to hear us talk about a sensitive subject, a sensitive issue. And secondly, you had a super chat that was placed, but I
Oh,
think it
I'm
was around the
sorry.
time that lightning happened.
Yeah, I had
And
that
so,
little bro called lightning hit me, took me up
Mhm.
out of here, man. Hold on, let me do this.
Oh,
I am
goodness.
sorry, Magic Man. Magic Man Hero, thank you for the $2 super chat. He said, look. That man said the cool Caitlyn Clan is her fan. I hear you, Magic Man. Hey, Bro Claude, we was talking about RG3 comments
Yes,
on the situation. Let me know what you think.
we got some other slides behind this
yeah.
too, Brocard.
I was listening to y'all as I was rolling in. Um, First I want to say Duvall. Hold on a second. They go hit the money.
Thank,
Shout out,
thank you,
shout out to
Van.
Van for the super sticker. Thank you for supporting my band. Thank you for supporting her. Um, Look, I want to say this to Duvall. They made you look like a scientist, brother. And I definitely want to tell you as your big brother, you look like a scientist with Camila Cardoso. As I went over that film, AB should have got her ass pushed on the ground, just like Flajay got pushed
Hmm.
on the ground, because that was a hard blow also. And she gave her a hard blow trying to stop Angel. She didn't mean, I, listen, I know Aaliyah Boston. I know about Aaliyah Boston. I seen Aaliyah Boston in high school. She's a very, very meek girl. She's a very meek girl. But the politics of it all, what happened last year, the backlash of it all, that what happened last year when Caitlyn got knocked to the ground by a hip check, the hate mail that she received last year that was just a simple, I know Angel stopped following her but I would say the pressure, just being an Indiana Fever player, for her being in her third year in this franchise, you guys don't even have a clue of what goes on in Indianapolis. That's right down the street. That's an hour and 45 minutes away from Chicago. An hour and 45 minutes. And Indianapolis, they did a lot of hanging. In Indianapolis in particular. I did plenty black expos, black women expos in Indianapolis in the 90s. They were standing outside trying to boycott the Black Women's Expo. Those of you all that know that or heard about that 97, 98, and 99, those people who tried to block the Black Woman Expo, that was active. And then the Circum City Classic, that's been the Coca-Cola Classic games that's been going on since the beginning of time, which of course was LSU was one of the big teams, which Keisha know from back in the day. Coca-Cola took on the SBCUs teams, in particularly in the black colleges, to promote its brand. I want to say thank you, Duval, first of all, for the investigative situation. But I'm going to get right into it. Tyler JB, ain't nobody crying. We going to beat your motherfucking ass. We will beat your ass. I'm saying allegedly, you will get your ass whooped on this panel. My baby girl beat your ass on this panel. You ain't tougher than her. What's up, John Schaap?
Thank you, John Schaap. He say, shout out to Lakeisha, LSU women's basketball #1 fan.
Before you keep going, Bro Clark, I know you got some other stuff to say, but this video you seeing right here, if people that think it's not intentional, look at the push off that she did with her left hand. Look at that left arm, how she extended. She didn't have to extend like that. That wasn't a basketball play. That was personal. That was you trying to hurt that woman.
She pushed with both hands.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that left in particular really extended.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's just to show you that for the people that saying, oh, it was just a common foul, I gave you the angle, the best angle that you could ever see on the internet right here. That's not a common foul. That could have hurt that woman.
And see what RG3 is saying is the way she reacted and got up means that she hates Caitlyn. No, it looked like to me. It looked like to me. Look, I'm not gonna take no mess from you. Don't do that again. That's what she looked like she was getting up to say to me.
What it looked like to me is that what she just said, what you own, what the fuck are you doing?
What you own? What you trying to do?
She said, what the fuck is you doing? What you own?
That's exactly what she said. She said, what the hell was wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Right.
That's exactly what she said.
But
because she didn't get it.
But he wants to feed into the narrative, that black women are mean and we just want to whoop white women's butt and we want that girl
married a black woman. I mean a white woman.
That girl don't want to end her career. She seen that girl is very smart. She was about to tell that girl what the hell is wrong with her. What is your problem?
No,
don't you ever do that again?
Lil Boston said the lie. I think Angel would have punched her in that moment.
I don't think so.
I know so. That was anger that she got up with. Nah,
She
that
no, she wouldn't have, listen, Angel ain't dumb. She's
She
smart.
not dumb.
A swing brother Duvall, she
Would
would
have ended
lose
her career.
her no, not a career, but it would have she would have lost her sponsors.
Yeah, she got a
She would
lot
have lost
more
her
to
sponsors.
lose. She's not that dumb.
She got a whole lot more on the table. And then of course she doing this thing with Magic Johnson
yeah, the literacy program. I know.
on the bullet. Yeah. So she was not going to hit her Duvall, but what she was going to tell, what she wanted to do was put her finger in her head to let her know that I eat your ass up with these hands. You do it
And
again, I'm gonna be justified.
Bro Claude, this is not the first hard foul on Angel Reese.
No, no, it's not. At,
A lot of
I
people
do
didn't
agree.
try to
At
punk
did
Angel
most.
Reese. But Angel Reese is
At
all
foul
and,
was worse. At foul was worse.
yeah,
She
it
grabbed
was.
her by the neck and threw her down. So
Yeah,
yeah, at foul was worse.
it was.
But
But
they both
Angel
was
Reese has
malicious.
never, I put it to you like this. I've seen Angel Reese, and it's the reason why I say that, Duvall, is this. I've seen Angel Reese because in the SEC, in college, the SEC is the roughest conference in the land, y'all. And I've seen her get hard foul and her get in girls' face and say, look, I don't know what the hell wrong with you. Don't do that mess no more. That girl has never assaulted anyone. That girl has never done anything like now. If that would have been somebody else like AT or somebody, maybe. But I don't think that girl is throwing away her career, all her endorsements for Caitlin Clark.
But what y'all understand it too is like we go to the still images now because I think people seeing that
okay.
enough. Because
Okay.
it's
Yeah, I
not
can
that
do
she
that.
just pushed her down, but look at that, how she stared her down and stuff like that. And then she said something under her breath.
Yeah. Hold
So
on, let me get
it
up.
wasn't just a push. It was to stare down and what she said under her breath. Well, that supposed to be the last
Come
part.
on, crank that. It
Oh,
wasn't
well,
10
I'm sorry. Let
times
me go
worse.
back. You want
No,
to
that's
start
okay.
here?
Yeah.
Start here, right?
Yeah, that's the extent. And then the other picture, you go back, yeah. And then that that's when it for that way, and then the last one when Aaliyah
With
Boston
a little
tried to break it
boss.
up. So you go past those. So we done with those. That just to show that she was pushed.
Yes,
That
you see,
wasn't.
she's pushed there. She stands. She's pushing some more. So, because there's a narrative out here that Angel Reese was flopping.
No, it ain't no narrative. That's what this is. They know, and they happy and they're chuckling.
You see, Dom
And they're
DeMarco talking
chuckling.
about she was not pushed. Angel hooked her arm. Oh, really?
Ain't no
That's
damn
a,
hook right
that's a
there.
clear extension.
Ain't no
What
damn hook.
hooking? Angel is falling back,
No, no,
Dom
no. Listen,
DeMarco.
listen. I told y'all. Listen. Who said what?
Oh, we were
Who
just
said
talking about
what?
somebody in the chat.
DeMarco.
What's his name?
See, that's the extension right there. DeMarco, Dumb Marco. See, that's the extension right there. That's when it just started. So where the hook at?
Look, KSAP just sent me an Instagram message. He say, "Is your power out?" I say it tried to go out, but evidently they wanted me to be live tonight.
Listen,
his power must be out.
listen. Let me go ahead and do my soliloquy and get it over with.
Go ahead.
This was purposely done. She did send a message, but she was also was consolidating it to Angel because Angel supposedly is the toughest girl in the yard by everybody figure, right?
Mm-hmm.
By everybody figure, she got the loudest mouth, and she's the toughest girl, the toughest dog in the yard when it come to that side. This was malicious. It was disrespectful. It was intended to be a get back. It was intended to show that she is tough and she been working out and she ready. She is intending to send a message
Set the
through
tone.
Angel.
Mm-hmm.
And what she did, this Caitlyn is very, very intentive. She's an impulsive person. She cannot control her emotions. Everyone see Dewana Bonner threw the ball out and she said, "What the fuck?" and threw her hands up on the court. And that was even though Dewana
He cut out, Lakeisha.
Look, he sure did.
So
it's
what?
going to be a first ballot,
Oh, now he back.
a
Okay.
first, a first, a first, a first ballot Hall of Famer. Dewana Bonner finna be a first ballot Hall of Famer. So what? She threw the ball away. You threw the ball away 3 plays prior, straight out of bounds.
Yep.
You
He
threw a
going
ball
in.
away
Oh.
with a turnover.
Mm-hmm.
With a
Moving past these
turnover.
slides.
Okay.
Three plays before Caitlin Clark threw the ball away. See, I analyzed the game. I watched it again today while I had time. This was an intent. And just like they said that it was criminal, oh, it was a dead ball. It wasn't a dead ball. It was a ball being taken out of bounds. You know what a dead ball means? A dead ball means that it's out of play. Time has not existed. The clock was still going on, right? Once the
Mm-hmm.
ball was inbounded, the clock was about to start, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
It was in the game, right? It was in
Yes.
94-50, right? So therefore the game was proceeding itself. And Kennedy Carter wanted to take position. That's what Kennedy Carter wanted to do. And she gave her a hip check so she could get in that place. But on our side, Caitlin Clark flopped and did a turtle spin.
Mm-hmm.
So all the world can see. See these people, these basketball players, and Caitlin Clark included, she know the cameras are there. They know the cameras are there. They do it for the camera. And what she did to Angel was malicious and it was intentional. So cut it out, agent in the chat. Cut it out, Adam in the chat.
You got super chat.
Okay. Hold on. Back up. Thank you, Joe Mama, for the $2 super chat. She said Marsh should have gotten up and said something to the ref.
Damn, bro, Claw look like Mr. T, but he frozen. But that's okay.
Yeah, he frozen.
No,
That's
go
all
to the
right.
next slide. Go to what's after that? The video.
Which one? The video of
They report
oh,
that.
oh yeah, I can do that. Here come bro call back. Hold on, let me remove.
Yeah,
Oh, he
yeah.
back.
Y'all
He
already
back.
know, y'all already know I'm on this hotel thing, but here you go. It was an intent, and I think that it should be upgraded, just like Kennedy Carter's was upgraded.
I mean, they gave her a flagrant at the time.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
don't know.
But the thing is that it should be upgraded, meaning that it should be talked about, like Kennedy talked about.
Mm,
Be polarized, like Kennedy's was polarized.
mm-hmm,
It should be told to the whole world that little black girl got pushed down, the Barbie got pushed down. It should be sent all over the airways and highways, which it did. But going to RG3,
mm-hmm.
we know, we know that he don't like his mama. And we know his mama don't like him, especially for what he just did.
Play the
Right.
sound of bro, Claw, please.
Hmm.
We got super chat. Play the sounder, please.
I
Oh
can't,
yeah, man.
I
Oh,
can't.
that's okay.
Uh,
Thank you, her active life, for the $2 super chat. She said Caitlyn made a dirty play. She is exposed.
so She always make dirty plays. She push off when she shoot. She pushed Pow Pow off of her to make the 3-pointer, but Pow Pow shook the shit out of her ass. The very next play, Pow Pow shook the shit out of her ass and didn't have to use a forearm or extended arm to push her off, and Pow Pow dropped bottoms on her ass. So Caitlyn, Caitlyn intentionally done this. RG3 is a raccoon. He's a he's a black woman hater, allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
His aunties, his cousins, and his sisters don't like him. I know his family members hate that he even come around with that skunk. You know what I'm saying? Because it's disrespectful. And I would never, Sister Keisha, I would never let no black man dishonor you or none of my sisters that's in this chat. It was dishonorable to you guys. It made y'all also look like the mad black woman. The mad black woman. The mad black
Feed
woman.
into the stereotype.
So it at the end of the day, RG3, I hope you click on because Sister Keisha is somebody to watch. I'm glad your punk ass got fired because you're a weak ass mother sucker. I didn't cuss, mama. I didn't cuss.
I see.
You're weak mother sucker. And your mama, your auntie, and your cousins and your sister don't like you if you got one. That's it. I'm done.
Thank you, Dre Stewart, for the $5 super chat. He said, Kathy, better handle it because dudes in Chicago are definitely upset. I agree.
Do you got
Oh,
that video
man.
yet?
Yeah, I got that video. Hold on one second.
You know, Chicago rep me. Trust me.
Hey, let me tell y'all something in the chat. Let me tell y'all something, bro, Claude. Now, who was sitting courtside at the game, running his mouth and heckling Angel Reese,
Making monkey noises.
making monkey noises. What? So they was this guy. Let me stop the screen, and I'm gonna play a little bit of what he said on his podcast. You know, everybody got a podcast now, bro, Claude. And he was sitting courtside making monkey noises at Angel. So let me play a little bit of this.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Dinner with Caitlin Clark.
So
I had dinner with Caitlin Clark last night. So I had dinner with Caitlin Clark last night, and we're talking up, and we're just talking about different stuff. So I had dinner with Caitlin Clark.
It ain't but hold on.
What you can't hear it? Because I can hear it.
Oh, do you hear it?
Yeah, we hear.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can hear it. I can't hear him. So what did he say?
You muted it now. Now you mute. Go back. Go back. You muted now. You see, you
got talking about different stuff. So I had dinner with Caitlin Clark.
So tell me what he said.
Last night, and we're talking up, and we're just talking about different stuff. So
he said I had dinner with Caitlin Clark, and then the panel was like, "Oh," he said, "We were just talking last night about different stuff." So he was at the game. He was the one that was accused of making monkey noises courtside. He had the Indiana Feeder jersey. He had a Caitlin Clark jersey on. So it's associations like this that made Caitlin Clark look bad. Mm-hmm. And I ain't gonna really get to my soliloquy till at the end. So like I said, we can move past this. I know we got some more slides about other stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. So what you want to pull up next? Well, first I'm gonna pull up one of the fans.
Yes.
Talking about what happened. I'm gonna take him down for a minute.
Yes.
And then pull up one of the fans just talking about what he was listening to at the game. Hold on.
Matter of fact, Dave Portnoy is the one that started the hate train, the racist hate train towards Angel Reese. He the one that started it.
Before I do that, let me get this super chat.
Been going on.
Thank you, John Shaft, for the super chat, $5 super chat. Why wasn't Clark ejected for a clear assault by Clark on national TV? It wasn't a basketball move. Thank you for your. Did I miss? I feel like I missed another one.
You missed
Nope.
Babyface Fade.
Hold
Babyface
on.
Page.
J Rod, thank you for the $5 super chat. I missed that one. And let me go a bit. And Paige, thank you for the $5 super chat. She said Kayla has been the same way since college. She's the one that waved at Raven Johnson in the Final Four game. Yes, she was, baby. So let me.
Why Paige look like a Cabbage Patch doll? I don't know why. She look like a
She's
Cabbage
a sweet little girl. You better leave my page alone.
Patch doll.
That boy stupid.
Yeah.
I'm dumb.
He better leave my page alone. You hear what I said? That choke mouth up.
Shut up.
So here we
Y'all gotta
go.
forgive my brother. Y'all gotta forgive my brother. He a little retarded. It's all
He
right.
is a little retarded.
He used to wear the helmet. He grew up out of the helmet. Now he can walk around just like regular folk, but sometimes he slip into the retard hat and they forget to give him his helmet. So it's okay. Y'all already know the ball is off the rails. So,
Say the ball off the rails.
off the rails.
All
Don't forget, I
right.
get my grilled cheese sandwiches.
Let me let y'all listen to this. Y'all ready?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Here we go.
Why you do this, Keisha? He on mute.
Am I on mute?
No, the audio is on mute.
On mute. Y'all already know Keisha on the yellow bus when it comes to
You know
technology.
what? You know what it is? Stop
Choo
it.
choo.
Stop it.
Okay.
Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. Why the heck is it not? You know, ever since I don't.
You gotta play it and then unmute it.
What the hell?
Yeah, you gotta play.
And my team won.
Is it?
And
Can y'all hear?
that should speak volumes. My team won, and I was still completely drained. First off, I want to call out the Indiana Fever organization. Like, I mean, coaches, staff, GMs, everybody there, players included. What the fuck? What the entire fuck? I've been a long time Fever fan since the Tamika Catchings era, and this is not the fan base that I became a part of. This is not the organization I grew to admire, despite everything, you know? Our journey to our first championship, I've been there for it, but this is not what I signed up for at all. At all. Because, to make a statement, right? WNBA, they came out saying we're going to go against hate, we're going to fight against it. They came up with a team for it and everything. What do you guys do when our fan base is majority of the majority of the fucking problem? Those within our fan base, the fucking psychos. What do you guys do? You go and make a half-ass repost of it instead of directly addressing these fuckers and saying, hey, we're going to be blocking your accounts. You're not going to be allowed within our space with that type of behavior. Instead of doing that, you be lazy with it. And the crazy part is you can find all that time to invest into the Now They Know campaign, and yet you act like you don't know what the fuck is going on. That's why, for me, sometimes watching the press conferences and stuff, it doesn't feel real. Because honestly, if I was a reporter, I'd be dog walking y'all asses right now. Completely. I'd be asking y'all the real questions. Hey, why the hell was Dave Portnoy allowed to have front seats after being a consistent online bully to Angel Reese? That's the question I'd be asking y'all. Hey, why were their fans still allowed to take up this space despite yelling out monkey noises? With the fact that you have African American players, black players on both teams. Y'all lucky I'm not a damn reporter at all. But yeah, I'm at my wit's end with you guys. Like, it's come to the point where I'm waiting on the Houston Comets to come back. ASAP. And I've held out love for y'all because one of my favorite players of all time played for you guys. And I actually grew up watching her. And I stuck with her, guys. It's what you guys, for her. But she ain't here no more. She don't play for you guys anymore. She's retired. She's a legend in herself, in her own right. I'm about done with this shit. Great team. It's like it's the blessing and a curse. It's a great team. You can't deny the talent. But you can't even enjoy the great parts of it because the hate's still there. The vitriol's still there, and it's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Get it to fucking together. Things I want to address because, as you know, the shit that's been going on. I had to take my black ass to sleep. I smoked a joint.
Damn.
And he a Fever fan, y'all.
And show the I guess the screenshot of the one of the fans that was at the game. 'Cause I sent you a couple of them.
Okay, hold on.
Thank you, Doretha Epps. Thank you. I agree with Duvall and Bro.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I agree with Duvall and Bro. Thank you, Doretha. Look, that baby say he getting tired. He was a Fever fan because probably Tamika Catchings, she's a Hall of Famer.
That was a female. That was a female.
Yeah. Well, either way.
Female.
Yeah. That baby say he tired. He don't know. He don't him,
Yeah,
her, whatever.
It's
that
her.
baby tired. that baby tired.
She tired. She's tired. She said, "What the entirely fuck?"
I don't know what.
Like, we know. Listen, for you guys, Mick Talk Sports. He is an Irish race baiting pig, allegedly. He acts like he don't understand
That's not it.
that the racism that goes on in America. He made a statement saying, I don't know exactly what's happened in the history. I really don't know. I know this Mick Talk Sports. I know you listen to us. Mick Talk Sports.
It's Mick Talk Hoops, my brother. Mick Talk Hoops.
Whatever that Mark name is. I don't need to get the soda cracker right.
I understand that, bro, Bob, but you're a genuine and you're a straightforward, blunt person. So if you're gonna send that mail, I want you to send it to the right address. I don't want to go to the wrong house on accident. I want to go to the right house. Don't go to the wrong house on accident, and then somebody else get offended for something that you said, and it wasn't directed towards them. It was directed towards the house next door. I just wanted to go to the right address.
Mick Talk Hoops.
Yes.
Mick Talk Hoops is Irish, guys. He's the Irish man. Ireland was succumbed by the English letter. England had their thumb on their ass for hundreds of years under English law. And he knows his history. And Irish right now today don't like the Englishmen right now. So for him to be disingenuous, because Mick, you're going to watch this part. You be sneaking over here. For you, Mickey, you know what it is, but just the same, at the end of the day, you're a white t-shirt man. And when it comes down to us, all of you stick together. When it comes down to us, just a few of you, the allies, love you, Father Flagan, but the allies only understand what the hell is going on. And they see the devil in motion. And you see it. And you selling stamps and tickets that your ass can't cash. Because I'm telling you, all of you people that think You're gonna rally behind Caitlin Clark and start a motion. We already ready for you. Our children is murdering in the streets. They not afraid of you. Our grandchildren, they killing in the streets right now. They not afraid of you. They don't read no damn Bible. They don't know nothing about what me, Sister Keisha, and Brother Duvall, and some of us that's elder in there. What's up, El? Some of us that's been raised properly. They don't care nothing about none of that, allegedly. So I'm just letting you know. Caitlin Clark is well behind what she did, and she knows exactly the outcome, the punishment, and the oppression that's happening to us. I don't care if you say Maya Moore, Maya Moore, Maya Moore all your damn life, because we know who the hell you got it from. So you can say Maya Moore, Maya Moore, Maya Moore. We know who Maya Moore is. That's one of our great ones. But guess what? You had dinner with this bastard. You had dinner with the Monkey Sound Man. That's his name, y'all.
Monkey Sound Man.
Monkey Sound Man. You had dinner with him. He told everybody that you had dinner with him. So you can't deny it. Unless we want charges to be pressed on slander. But we all know who you are. And that's it, Keisha. Go on, this your podcast. Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. Dre Stewart, thank you for the $5 super chat. He said, Keisha, check your email. I sent you something you should play. It's legit and must hear. Okay, I'll check it in just a minute, Dre Stewart. I promise. I want to read one of these tweets from a Indiana Fever.
Before you read, let me say a couple things real quick before you read.
Go ahead.
First and foremost, shout out to my sister L. You know what I'm saying? She is part of the sales department. We still went on some ads, so you know what I'm saying we made some money. So
Right.
Sister L, if you give us an update on that, we'll appreciate it. But shout out to my sister, my educated, sophisticated sister, first and foremost. And then secondly, we got 205 in the chat. No, we got 210 in the chat. Hit the damn like button. Cause we getting y'all some jewels, we getting your videos, we putting everything together. And you got another super chat, Keisha. You making money.
All right. Thank you, Felicia Daniels, for the $5 super chat. She said, Dave bet 25G won 350,000 that CC would get final RB rebound. She suddenly asked to be put back in, needs to be investigated. Bree Turner put out a statement. I'll go to that one too, Felicia Daniels. I saw Bree Turner's statement. But yeah, he bet that she would get I think that rebound, and he won 350,000. I did hear about that. Thank you for that. Let me make sure I get everything before I go to. I'm gonna go to read this, and then I'll get to the video that Dre Stewart sent. This is from an Indiana Fever fan. She said, "We were at this game, and it was hard to enjoy with the racism at this game. Angel definitely needed some help. And the CC play was definitely intentional. And the monkey names and noises the Fever fans were referring to, REESE, was unbearable to sit through. You know it's something when before the game starts, there's a message on the big screen about racism not being tolerated. That's BS. That is a picture of these ladies at the game before it got started."
So you got the other tweet too?
Which one?
But another fan that traveled from Chicago.
Oh, let me see.
If you don't got that one, then just show the Asia Wilson one.
Okay. Hold on, let me see.
And
yeah, man.
While you doing that, you could try to find Mr. Dre, you know what I'm saying, stuff. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate your contributions, Dre, and everybody else who
let me tell you something.
Help us with the show. Thank you.
Let me tell you something. At the end of the day, I might have already put at the end of the day, the WNBA has a lot of evidence from these fans' pages, people that were actually in the building. You see what I'm saying?
They don't.
Duval,
They don't
Yeah.
care. They don't
all these people
care.
cannot be lying. Is this the age
That
of
they
Wilson
don't
one? Yes.
care.
That's the Age of Wilson one. That's what she said last year. So if you
Age
want
of
to read that
Wilson
off,
said
but it
this
kind of
last year. That's something that I've really seen this year that I've never seen before. It's just like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. And you constantly have to live in that life for 4 months and overtime is just I dreaded being in Indiana, not because it was like the city or nothing. It was just like I just don't want no SHIT to pop off. Yeah, Asia said that last year while
play
she was playing in Indiana, and people called her a crybaby.
and play that also play that Alyssa Thomas video if you got it.
I will. Hold on. I got that queued up already. And they also, to your point, the ball, they also said that they made a lot of content about Alyssa Thomas was full of it too.
Mm-hmm.
They said this. Here's Alyssa Thomas.
11-year career, I've never experienced the racial comments from the Indiana Fever fan base. We had her face on a serious matter that happened in this world, and it's unacceptable, honestly. And there's no place for it. And we've been professional throughout the whole entire thing, but I've never been called the things that I've been called on social media, and there's no place for it. And basketball is headed in a great direction, but I think in my 11-year career, I've never experienced the racial comments from the Indiana Fever fan base. We had her face on a serious matter that happened in this world, and it's unacceptable, honestly. And there's no place for it. And we've been professional throughout the whole entire thing, but I've never been called the things that I've been called on social media, and there's no place for it. And basketball is headed in a great direction, but thinking.
So
Before you say
everybody lying, right?
before you say something, you got super chat.
Oh,
It was a 99-cent one. You know what I'm saying?
oh, thank you, Victoria Taylor, for the 99-cent super sticker. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So everybody lying, right, y'all? Everybody just coming to the arena.
No. Listen,
Everybody coming to the arena
no,
and just making up stories.
Sister Keisha, don't you understand that these people have trained their children? Niggas lie, niggas steal. They're gonna rape your wife and your daughters. They're gonna kill. They're gonna kill you when you come to the streets. Oh yeah, this is what being taught. It ain't no allegedly shit. This is what they teach their children. Oh, they always pull the race card while you hang them on a tree. Oh, they pull the race card while you poison and steal the baby, steal body parts, steal people. You eat them. Jeffrey Dahmer, he ate people, right? This is who these people are. Oh no, cannibalism that runs high, and you eating the flesh of the WNBA right now. You are eating the flesh of the WNBA, which is highly percentage with black women. No matter what you think that they are, no matter if they throw the lesbo word around so hard, lesbians and the lesbian nation and the lesbos and the carpet munchers, and they throw all of that around. You know, the sister girl act. No, what you really want to say is nigga. What you really want to say is, look at these niggas. They still in dominant form. We dominate everything. That goes to show you who is the God and who is connected to the originator of the heavens and the earth. We are masters of every single thing. And you steal it, you lie, you cheat, you slander. This is about slander. This is about lying. This is about cheating. This is about defaming. the character of Angel Reese and every single black woman that plays any sports and the ones that walk that do not and raise their babies. This is a war that we are in. And y'all better understand that this is a spiritual war, a mental war, and now the physical war has begun. And it's a shame that it's starting on the basketball court. Basketball game, a game, and those that are sleeping, those of you all that don't have your third eye, you know, they call you the woke nation, but they really want to say them the shit that the niggas started. See, woke didn't mean lesbian. Woke in our culture. See, white tea people, you can't take away the culture. Woke means that we see you. We see you. Wolf, we see you. That's what woke mean. Woke mob don't mean a bunch of lesbian women that are black or white or no, you trying to include all of the lesbian nations. Mm-mm. Woke is a cultural thing. And this is what we say in our community, the black community. Are you awake? And I'm asking my people that's in the chat, are you awoke? Are you awake? I'm sorry, are you woke? Are you awake? Can you see? I don't care about what Caitlin Clark has done. It's bigger than her.
Mm.
This is bigger than her. Kathy Engelberg setting it off on purpose 5 games, and she knew it's playing into her play sheet. She has the manuscript. She has it. She's a businesswoman. She understands what this is, Jack. She knows what this is. It's written. It's already there. They strategize. They really already understand what the views would be. Do you understand how many people watch this game? A basketball game, the first game.
Mm.
She knew exactly what she was doing. Wake up, people. Wake up, my people. Don't you ever take them lightly. Because Muhammad Ali, I'll let you go, Duvall. Muhammad Ali said, if it was 10,000 snakes and 9,000 was venomous, and the other snakes had no venom, and they were pretty much nice, good snakes. If they were coming to the front door, close the door. You can't even let 1,000 in because guess what? They all gonna bite you. He said that on national television. Now I'm gonna let you know that the snake is biting, and this black girl who was a Fever fan for years, she named all of the accolades, and she stood there. Y'all gotta wake up, man. Wake up, man. I'm calling for a boycott. I'm calling for a boycott on the Indiana Fever. And I'm going to say it all the time, every time on my channel. I'm calling for a boycott until the Indiana Fever fix it. That's right, Magic Man. Until the Indiana Fever fix it. And they banned the man with the monkey songs that said he had dinner with Caitlin Clark. And if they don't reprimand Caitlin Clark for having dinner with an outlandish racist, we're calling for a boycott for every black person that is awake and can see with the third eye, that is not blind, deaf, dumb. The ones that can see, I'm asking for you guys to boycott the fever until they fix it, because I know we got our black girls that's over there. But until we fix this, until they fix it, we can fix it by being the culture, because the culture ain't got to watch. The culture ain't got to buy tickets. The culture don't have to support this team because it's in Indianapolis, y'all, where the Ku Klux Klan thrived. I'm in Chicago. Know your history. Read it. Yes, it started in Tennessee. But in Indiana, during the Jim Crow, the Ku Klux Klan thrived in Indiana. The Grand Wizard, the biggest Grand Wizard was in Indiana, Hoosierville. Watch the program. Watch the basketball. Remember that show, Hoosiers? Remember that show? Go watch it. And I'm done.
Thank you, John Shaft, for the $2 super chat. Races ain't gonna change. I'm mad at the coach, the team. Hey, we're gonna get to that in a minute, John Shaft. Thank you for that comment.
You got another super chat too.
Yeah, Magic Man Hero. Thank you for the $5 super chat for 406 years. They recorded video and even dramatized everything that they ever did as a part of history. Now they want to play the victim too. I feel you, Magic Man. Let me keep going. Hold on. I got another one down here somewhere. Okay, that's it. I think I got everybody.
I was gonna say play whatever video and whatever like screenshots you got left, because I'm gonna do my soliloquy after everything done. I just want to make sure
I
all
don't
this
really
stuff.
have anything else though. What else?
Okay.
What else?
If that's the last thing, then I go after that.
Okay.
I just want to make sure everything was being shown and everything else before I do anything.
Okay. This is from Dre Stewart. He sent this. I'm let it play and we can listen to it together. Why can't I hear nothing? Can y'all hear it?
Nope.
Unpause the volume. The volume right here.
God damn it.
Yellow bus. The yellow bus is
okay.
Okay. Isha, I'm gonna put your ass back on the smoke.
Listen, I wanted to get a quick take on what I saw yesterday in the Indiana Fever versus the Chicago Sky game. First of all, this game was scheduled on purpose because the league has two goals. One is to get Caitlin Clark a championship, and two, to get Caitlin Clark to be the MVP of the league. And they want this on a repeated basis because they realize it brings in the most clicks and the most views and the most this and the most that. Screw the other players, screw the other great players. They don't care. They don't care. See, the thing with Asia Wilson is she plays basketball. The thing with Nafisa Collier, she plays basketball. Breonna Stewart, Jockwell Jones.
Y'all can't hear?
Yeah.
I can hear a little bit.
Okay. Let me see if I got let me turn it up. Hold on. Let's try it again.
Good morning, everybody. This is Scott coming to you from.
Can y'all hear?
Mm-hmm.
I can hear a little bit, yeah.
Listen, I wanted to get a quick take on what I saw yesterday in the Indiana Fever versus the Chicago Sky game.
No.
First of all,
they say they can't hear it.
You can't boost the volume?
That is as loud as
I can hear it.
I can hear it, but I got headphones on.
Yeah. They say y'all smoking. Hold on. Let me see if I can take out my.
Gamble, you better knock it off.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna take out. Y'all give me 1 second. I am gonna put the speaker. Well, first of all, why isn't it on my AirPod?
Hey, Marvin said he could hear it.
Okay.
Drake say turn it up.
Okay. Here we go. Hello.
Okay.
Let's see if we can hear it again.
This game was scheduled on purpose because the league has two goals. One is to get Caitlin Clark a championship, and two, to get Caitlin Clark to be the MVP of the league. And they want this on a repeated basis because they realize it brings in the most clicks and the most views and the most this and the most that. Screw the other players, screw the other great players. They don't care. They don't care. See, the thing with Asia Wilson is she plays basketball. The thing with Nafisa Collier, she plays basketball. Breonna Stewart, Jockwell Jones. I can go on and on and on. These players play basketball. They get out there and they play their basketball. But the long story short is the league is not invested not one single bit in making the rules fair for everybody to become MVPs and fair for everybody to win a championship.
All right, y'all. I can hear it just fine, but you guys say y'all can't hear it, so it only used to playing it. If y'all can hear, that's the loudest it can go. I mean, y'all seen I pulled it all the way up. I'll try to because I went to an email. Maybe I send it to
Send it to me.
maybe I send it to who said that? Bro Claude?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Bro Claude got skills with mics and stuff. You got an email, Bro Claude?
Let me see. No, send it in the
Private chat.
In the
no
Instagram?
no send it in Instagram.
Okay. Let me copy the link. And then I'm sending to you right now, Bro Claude. All right, you got it, big bro.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stop my. Uh, I'll let you. You can pull it up, right? Add it
Yeah,
to your
I'm
screen.
gonna present it.
Yeah,
Okay.
'cause y'all got my laptop up so loud it's cutting out my eardrum, so I know I can hear it. A couple of people say, "Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it," but everybody can't hear it.
They
So,
probably can't hear it. It's all right.
it's all right. We're gonna let Bro Claude do it. That's why we. That's why he here. Let's see. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got me. Hold on. Let me get out of here. Hold on a second.
Okay.
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 Hold on
Man,
a
that shit
second.
sound like it was something on Jason. Friday the 13th.
Right.
Man, yeah, stop that.
He had two things going.
Hey.
Look, people in the chat talking about what phone you got. I can hear it. I mean,
Okay.
I had that thing up to 99 and it was busting my drums, y'all.
While we trying to get this together,
Let
we
me let
got
me
215 in the chat. 215 in the chat. Hit that like button. Hit this like
Hit the
button.
like button, hit the like button.
We put on a show for y'all. Hit the
Mm-hmm.
like button. And meanwhile, while Bro
okay.
Clark try to fix his
Y'all, I'm about to
Jason
put it on
impersonation,
Diabolical Duval. Okay, it's catching up. We gonna make it happen.
Y'all hit the like button. Subscribe to my
Okay.
channel. Subscribe to Bro Claude. Don't be ADP. Let me know if you can drop the links in the chat. Duval cooked the check. They were hating on us for telling them because Tulip plays. You already starting something. Not yet, Tulip plays. Not yet. Before y'all get to that, before while Bro Claude working on that, I'm gonna show y'all something else. This is what Brianna Turner said when she used to play for the Chicago Sky. She said, I am in full support of the league investigating potential bigoted behavior directed at players. You know, guys, that she's at Indiana Fever now. If something is found, I hope the appropriate actions are taken. If nothing is found, I still believe it's better safe than sorry when it comes to player safety, welfare at arena. Indiana Fever put out a statement and said, we are aware of the allegations of inappropriate fan conduct during yesterday's game, and we are working closely with the WNBA to complete their investigation. We stand firm in our commitment to provide a safe environment for all WNBA players. So they say. Oh,
Okay.
you got it,
I'm
Roshan?
finna present it. Yeah, I'm finna present it.
and also, Lakeisha, while you doing that, I just reposted that last tweet that you didn't post yet on your on the
Okay, I
timeline.
got it. I got it.
So you can show that real quick because that's speaking to this situation.
Okay. Keisha, you let me know when you're ready. I presented
Let
it
me do
already
this.
to you.
All right. I'm ready. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, cut the audio up.
And I wanted to get a
No,
quick take
I
on
do
what
it.
I saw yesterday
I'm
in
cutting
the
it up.
Indiana Fever versus the Chicago Sky game. First of all,
Okay.
this game.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody. This is Scott coming to you from Las Vegas.
Can
Listen,
y'all
I
hear?
wanted to get a quick take on what I
Yeah, I can hear it.
saw
It is a
yesterday
little
in
low,
the
but I
Okay.
can hear it.
Fever versus the Chicago Sky
He
game.
recorded it low too, though.
First of all, this game was scheduled on purpose because the league has two goals. One is to get Caitlin Clark a championship, and two, to get Caitlin Clark to be the MVP of the league. And they want this on a repeated basis because they realize it brings in the most clicks and the most views and the most this and the most that. Screw the other players, screw the other great players. They don't care. They don't care. See, the thing with Asia Wilson is she plays basketball. The thing with Nafisa Collier, she plays basketball. Breonna Stewart, Jockwell Jones. I can go on and on and on. These players play basketball. They get out there and they play their basketball. But the long story short is the league is not invested not one single bit in making the rules fair for everybody to become MVPs and fair for everybody to win a championship. Okay. This game was scheduled to be exactly what it was. I told my wife about 2 months ago, maybe 2 months ago, nothing less than 2 months ago, that this was going to happen. As soon as I saw the rosters, I told Lori, my wife, and she can testify to this, this is going to be a 20 to 30 point blowout, guaranteed. Later on, I readjusted because I listened and I thought, okay, maybe I'm not seeing this whole thing pretty clearly, whatever. And see, this is what happens when I second guess myself. Now, people brought up legitimate points now, so I'm not going to say, I'm not going to poo-poo the points that they made because they were legitimate points. And I could see exactly what they were talking about. But then I adjusted what I said, and I shouldn't have. I should have stuck to my guns because there are more than one person that know I said this was going to be a big time blowout, and I predicted between 20 and 30 points. Because if you look at the rosters and know what they did, one of the things I said from the very beginning, and I've repeatedly said it on TikTok, was they have three originally before they got any free agents, meaning the Fever had three double-digit scores. They went out and got at least three more. Okay. In what world do you not think that's going to matter? In what world do you really think that's not going to matter? Of course it's going to matter. And who does Chicago go out and get? In the free agency? Chicago says it wants to build around the two rookies. Well, Angel came to play yesterday, and to me, as far as I can tell, about the only one that did. Chicago organization management is trash. Not the team itself, but Chicago is trash. Management, Jeff, and the general manager is trash. I have no respect for that man whatsoever. Ownership, I have no respect for them whatsoever. They knew they put out there a bad product, an inferior product. They put a product out there that does not in any way, shape, or form resemble or even give you the indication that they are trying to win a championship team. That's exactly the truth. And I'm going to say it. This is exactly how I feel. I love Chicago. I love the Chicago Sky as a team. The women, I'm fine. And I love me some Angel Reese. But she showed up to play yesterday. She showed up to play. Well, she showed up to play last year too. So surprise, surprise. And exactly what I thought was going to happen did happen. Angel Reese was going to be what she did. Next thing you know, everybody else comes in with subpar performances. Atkins, what, 12 points for the case to be? No, Atkins has got to be averaging, since you went and got her and you traded draft picks to get her, averaging at least 16, 17, 18 points a game, if not 19. Because there is no more firepower that can average that kind of points. Oh, you have spot shooters. You have some people that can chuck up some damn 3-point shots and make 2 or 3 of them, maybe. But anybody who thought that Chicago, what do you call it, is looking like they're headed for a championship level, it's crazy. Now, I know they're going to play again in a couple more weeks, and I think it's going to, in Chicago, whatever the case may be. But unless something really dire happens, it's going to be another Indiana win. So, I mean, that game was pathetic. You get blown out on TV by 30 some odd points. Like at some, why does that not bother you? I saw them after the game, didn't like anybody was bothered by it. Oh, they were doing their little dab and they had a little circle and everything else like that. You not only embarrassed Chicago and embarrassed yourself as a team, but you also helped set up the largest margin of victory in an opening game in Indiana Fever history, which they said. And you're part of that. You are part of that, Chicago Sky. You are part of that. Don't get me wrong, the league set you up. They did. They put this matchup out there, feeling that for sure. I don't care if the teams were already in before the schedule or the teams didn't get made till after the schedule. One way or another, the league figured Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese on opening day was going to be a number one, a good game, but more than likely a win for Indiana being at home. They knew that. That's why they set this game up. That's exactly why they set it up. Because they wanted to do two things: show the rivalry and show a win for the Indiana Fever. And that's exactly what they got. That's exactly what they wanted. That's exactly what they got. And it came at the expense of Chicago Sky. Tyler Marsh, Tyler Marsh, the coach for Chicago Sky, is set up for failure because his bosses don't know how to recruit good players, or they don't want to. They're not trying to win a championship in Chicago. They're just trying to put a product out there on the team that look halfway whatever around REESE. REESE got time to go to the Galleon. REESE got time to do photo shoots. REESE got time to go do things that she wants to do, appear in this, that, and the other. And she's the only one who is that famous on that team. She's the only one who whisk around the world and do her thing. And she's the only one that, after all that, showed up and actually played basketball. Exactly what I expected from her is exactly what she did. Not only that, she exceeded. She got 17 rebounds. I don't want to hear about no offensive defense. Stop, y'all. Stop with that BS. If she's getting offensive rebounds, quote unquote, from her own misses, then that's a reflection of the other team's lack of knowing how to freaking box out. That's a lack of somebody not putting a body on her. You know what the game is with REESE. She's a hell of a rebounder, period. Don't try to get away from that. You don't have a game plan for that? You knew what she did last year. She set a freaking record with it last year. Let me see if I can get this straight. You don't know that REESE is going to hit them boards hard. You don't know that. Yeah, right. Okay, fine. Yeah, say you don't know that. Now let's go to the other side and the other star, Caitlin Clark. For all of you guys that talk about stat padding, you are up in a game by 30 points or 27 to 30 points at the time you insert CC back into that game when there was less than 4 minutes to go, which there's no indication that Chicago was making a comeback, not by that many points, because she was one rebound short of a triple-double. That's exactly why you put her in there, so she could get it. Pleases the crowd, pleases the casual fans, pleases the internet, pleases the WNBA. That's exactly what they did. Oh, get her in there so she can get that. Because there was no godly reason, for real. It had nothing to do with winning the game, right? Her being back in there at that time had nothing to do with winning the game. That game was in hand and in the books. Nothing was going to happen other than Fever walk out there with a win. You put CC back in there because you wanted her to get that 10th rebound so that she could have a triple-double. Okay, that is called stat padding. That's exactly what that is. Because there's what rhyme or reason is there to put in the star player when you're up by 27 to 30 points? What other reason? In the fourth quarter, with 4 minutes, maybe less? Hell, I don't care if there was 5 minutes in the game, 6 minutes in the game. You knew damn well there was no reason to put her in that game. They weren't going to come back. There was nothing that Chicago did to make you think they were going to come back from 27 to 30 points at that point. Whether it was 6 minutes, 7 minutes, I don't care what it was. But it was less than that when they put her back in. There was no reason to put Caitlin Clark back in that game other than the fact you wanted her to have a triple-double. Now, this is where I'm going to take a surprising turn on some of you, especially you casual fans. I've seen that done with every single superstar I can think of that was getting close to records or getting close to accomplishments on teams that were men, teams in football, basketball. I've seen it happen over the years because I've been watching basketball since 1971. Years I've been watching, and I've seen it done hundreds, if not 1,000 times. So when all of you mindless Caitlin Clark casual fans, not the real ones, but you mindless ones, which is to me about most of you, because that's the only player you pay attention to. You don't care about basketball. You just care about watching her play, which is kind of silly, but whatever. I mean, don't get me wrong. Fine, you want to have your player, but you guys want to put down other players. That's like what you do. Okay. Caitlin Clark yesterday got a triple-double, and they put her back in so she can get the triple-double. So you casual fans, stop talking about anybody else stat padding, because that's exactly what they did with Caitlin yesterday. And you all will run around, she got a triple-double, she got a triple-double, she got a triple-double, but you won't tell the real story about that, and that is that they put her back into the games to get the 10th rebound. You will not tell that story. You will not say it. You will not call it a stat pad because it's Caitlin Clark. But if anybody else had done it, that's exactly what you would say. That's exactly what you say. You casual fans, number one, grow up and find out about the game. That's number one. Number two, be fair across the board instead of just kissing one ass. And understand the game of basketball and the stars. Everybody's not supposed to be somebody that comes down and throws a bunch of passes and chucks up three-point shot. That's not what everybody's game is, but that's the only one you want to see. Fine, that's the only one you want to see. That just tells me that you really don't know basketball. You just want to see her chuck up a bunch of shots, and it's all cute and it's all fun and all that kind of stuff. That's fine. That's your thing. That's your thing. But it just tells me who you are. That's why we can't have a conversation. But that's exactly what I saw yesterday. Chicago management, you need to be ashamed of yourself because you put out there an inferior product and you know it's an inferior product. It does not resemble anything close to trying to build a championship. Chicago management is trash. Sky management is trash. That's all they are, trash. I just wanted to get on here and put my point of view out there. Hey, congratulations, league. You got what you wanted. You got your marquee star in the spotlight at home, where you put that game, because the league makes the schedule, not the teams. You got exactly what you wanted. So I hope everybody's happy. Chicago should be happy. They really should be happy. The management should be happy because this is the team that you all picked. Tyler Martin picked this team. You did. So I hope you're happy with being, oh, by the way, a record-setting for the Indiana Fever. It was a record-setting night for them as well, as making another basketball team look like the same Brazil team. You beat Brazil worse than you beat them, but they're in the fucking neighborhood. That's pathetic. Good job, Chicago management.
Look, well, tell us how you really feel. Hold on. Take no lies in his whole soliloquy, Devon.
None.
Because they actually did let them set them up for the okie doke.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is what you wanted to right?
Yeah.
It says travel from Chicago to Indy for the game today, and I will never be. I can't see what that say. That again, the things I heard Fever fans screaming at the arena are
nasty and blatantly racist.
Nasty and blatantly racist at Indiana Fever. How much longer can you let this go on without addressing your harmful fan base?
Mm. Did you see that last super chat?
Oh, hold on. Yeah, that was a super chat before we let Deval dive in. Let me go back up here. Oh, please. Oh, here we go. Amy Sue, thank you for the super chat. She says, I think the attack was planned. Look at Dave Portnoy's March 9th tweet about Caitlin inflicting physical violence on Angel. Link is in the chat.
Get Hector out of here. ADP, big girl Jonathan Gonzalez, get Hector out of here. I don't want him in this chat, on my sister chat. Get him out of here. He's a pig. He's a bigot. Get him out of here. I went to his page. He got a makeup play. He had a makeup page, and he's a white boy. Yeah, that's a bigot. Get him out of here. Yeah, you ain't think I was going to find you, Hector? I found you, Hector. I found you. Get him out of here. Tulip Plays, get him out of here. Get him out of here. We don't want you here. You're not welcome to the barn where we have to open up the Bible.
I think they got him out here because I don't even see him no more. Okay. Duvall, you ready to cook?
I'm finna get it in.
Get it in. Go in, B. Go back in, B.
I'm finna quote my boy Tupac.
Uh-oh.
I ain't gonna quote him exactly. I'm gonna kind of paraphrase and put it in my own little way.
Okay.
I want to
What's up,
say,
Revenue T?
fuck Indiana, their organization, as a record label and a motherfucking crew. Aaliyah Boston, fuck you too. Dewana Bottom, fuck you too. All y'all motherfuckers. Kayla Clark, fuck you too. Let me tell y'all something. My girl Angel gonna have her fofo. She gonna make sure all the motherfucking kids don't grow. See, Caitlyn think she the mob. Let me tell you something. Caitlyn think she the mob, but we the motherfucking mob. I'm telling you, we be on our motherfucking job. You don't want to see us because we make our shit go triple, four, quadruple. Well, anyway.
We the culture. Tell them, Devon. We the culture. We the culture.
But in all seriousness,
the culture.
Let me say this. Caitlin Clark, I say fuck you for real. And the reason why I feel this way because do I think you racist? I want to believe not. But I also want to think that because of the platform and everything you have, you would denounce this type of behavior. But you won't denounce this type of behavior, not because you don't have the ability to announce this type of behavior. You don't want to denounce this type of behavior because you benefit from it from a popularity standpoint and a financial standpoint. She's no different than Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift allows her fan base to attack Beyonce's fan base, cause all kinds of racist stuff in the name of supporting their fave. And she turned the blind eye to the shit like they ignorant, like they motherfucking retarded, like they don't understand what the hell is going on. Like they need a hook don't find this book. That shit ain't cool. Kayla Clark, you have too big of a platform to allow this to happen under your name, under your watch. But you don't care. Why you don't care, Kayla? Because you know without that racist fan base, you wouldn't be as popular you are today. See, I had another screenshot, but like I said, we ain't sure, but that's okay. Before Caitlin Clark and the Angel Reese game, Caitlin Clark had a 5 rating against South Carolina. And most of those fans were South Carolina fans. They weren't our fans. They were South Carolina fans. Without that racist, what that you can't see me, bro, from Angel Reese, which is right here. Without that you can't see me moment, Caitlin Clark will be viewed just like Sabrina Nescu. A very good white girl, but nothing more, nothing less. But they treat her like the Messiah. And because they treat her like the Messiah, and you got people like Dave Portnoy and Brandon Taylor and Jason Whitlock who bring their fan base, their racist fan base, Donald Trump who bring his racist fan base to rally behind you because you ain't just a basketball player to them. They will hide behind the term basketball when they talk about the reason why they support you. The real reason why they support you because you are a symbol. You are a symbol of racism. You are a symbol of misogyny. You are a symbol of white excellence. You are a symbol of white power. You no different than the red MAGA make America great again hat. No different. Because that's how white people see you. And Caitlin Clark knows that. Caitlin Clark sees that. That's why she said in that Time magazine that she knows she had white privilege. And yet you don't use your white privilege to shed light on bad behavior of your own people. See, you choose money and fame over integrity and character and morality. See, somebody like you and Paige, there's no comparison because you will never be a Paige. See, one thing about Paige Becker, she could have that white privilege too, but Paige loves black women, and her love is real. Her love is genuine. Now she maybe love black women too much because her and old girl, she had to take one of them. Allegedly. She had to take Angel Fun from us.
You cooking?
Look, Angel Fun,
get some syrup.
Look, Angel Fun look good. She had to take her from us. That could have belonged to us. That could have belonged to the men. But she, she was selfish. She was selfish on that. But I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna let that slide. We gonna push that to the side for a second. I'm going somewhere with this.
Go ahead.
I'm going somewhere with this. Now, Paige really loves her
Body
people. She
open.
loves all people, black, white, whatever nationality. The girl Caitlyn Chen, who is of what Asian descent, she loves
Mm-hmm.
everyone. Muslim. She used to cook for the Ramadan and everything else. She loves all people, and that's why those African American women love her back. And that's why there's not this toxicity around Paige like it was around Caitlyn the year before, because they see the phonies and fake and the fraudulent character of other Caitlyn Clark that they don't see with Paige. See, Paige is so beloved by black women in WNBA in particular. If if she was playing against a team and her and Enrique getting in the fight, somebody getting jumped. It ain't goddamn Paige, I promise you that. Enrique getting her ass whooped. She gonna get the Stone Cold Stunner. She gonna get the suplex done on her. She gonna get her ass towed up because those black women don't play about Paige because they love that woman hard. So she will never be a Paige. See, that's where it's not a comparison because you can't compare something that that don't resemble greatness. And Paige, as a person, as a humanity, as a human being, resemble greatness, and that's why I will always be a fan of hers. See, this is why I'm finna go back to the game a little bit yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Camila Cardoso, if your ass couldn't show up yesterday, you could at least choke slam some motherfucking body. I would have felt better. I would have got
There you
felt better.
go.
I would have felt better on Lakeisha. Shit.
You know that's not even in
Ow.
Camila Cardoso.
Camilla, you see your girl getting hit. You couldn't pinch the bitch. I mean, goddamn. Excuse my language. I mean, y'all could have gave me something. I mean, Ari Atkins, if you don't shoot 6 shots, that means you got enough. That means you got enough engines to slap somebody on that court once they did what they did to Angel. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Rachel Banner, you look like Lotto, so you closer to black than you is to white. You know what I'm saying? You could have fought and got away with it. I mean, come on, man. What we doing, Chicago Sky? And Tyler Moss, take off those glasses looking like Clark Kent. You need to go in somebody's face and cuss somebody out. You need to go in Stephanie White face and cuss her ass out and let her know this shit ain't tolerated. We don't tolerate racism around here.
Right.
So you tell Stephanie White she can take her ass with her monkey sidekick, Dave Portnoy, and they can get out of Indiana because we don't do that here. See, but you didn't do that, Tyler Marsh. Now we're looking at you sideways. Now we got our chest out towards you because we gave you grace. But now you on that funny shit. So now we gonna check your ass next time. See,
we're looking out the side eye.
Oh yeah, we get the side eye. We getting in the cat eye. You know what I'm saying? Like Martin, like on Martin, that cat eye. We getting that cat out on his ass because we don't like that shit, Tyler Marsh. Nah, you owe us more than that. And so at the end of the day, all y'all players on Chicago Sky that seen Angel went through what she went through, y'all should have said something. Y'all should have said something on your Twitter. Y'all should have said something on that court. Y'all should have just said, walked out until something was done. I would have rather y'all forfeit that game than allow y'all integrity to be tampered with because y'all was too political to do what was right by that woman. That woman always, and when I say woman, I mean Angel Reese, always stand up for her teammates, always do right by her teammates. She gave her teammate beat by Dre on headphones. She taking her teammates out to see Beyonce tonight off of her A-list status. They ain't just going to the concert. They're going behind the stage allegedly to see Beyonce. That's off that woman's back. That woman's name, that woman's reputation. Y'all could have did more than just watch like y'all some dodo birds. You know what I'm saying? This shit don't make no motherfucking sense. Somebody should have got somebody's ass. Somebody should have got kicked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Just like Chris Crowder said, somebody got to be the fall guy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, out of the way, man. You wasn't doing shit yesterday, but Buddy Collier, you should have been the fall motherfucking guy. You should have punched somebody motherfucking face and walked out. We would have felt better about your shit.
So Duval, what you want to know is gonna be the fall guy when you get in trouble?
Man, somebody L. You doing the ads. You got the commercials and everything else. You the sales department, L. Sometimes you gotta take the fall for the talent. Take the fall. But we ain't there. We ain't there yet. You know what I'm saying? You know you got people in high places, so you can smooth some stuff over if we get in the violations. So back to this situation here. They did wrong by Angel. Her teammate did wrong by her. I would expect this type of behavior last year when we had some jealous assholes that had their own agendas and they couldn't stand Angel popularity. But y'all women, she loved y'all. She did right by y'all. Y'all could have did right by her. Y'all could have stood behind her as a team. Especially if y'all didn't want to fight nobody, at least speak out about it. At least let people know what time was. At least shame those Indiana Fever black players into saying something because all them motherfuckers was cowards. Aaliyah Boston, you a coward. Now you want a little sure Angel, but if Angel would have punched you in your face, she would have been wrong. See, you don't do no junk like that. I know you tried to break it up, but your arm was too strong. You were heavy handed like grandma. Don't do that. Don't do that, Aaliyah Boston. Don't be too heavy handed like grandma. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, don't do that, Aaliyah Boston. You want the hair now. But anyway, the water bottle. You had some situation with Indiana Fever fan base last year. You should have said
God
something
help
too.
me.
Brianna
God, I
Turner.
got nothing.
You always saying some motherfucking shit. Every other time in the sky uniform last year when you wanted to play and get no burn, you ain't getting no burn yesterday. You should have said something yesterday. But nah, you want to be colored up to that fan base because you don't want that fan base to hang you by a tree and stuff. Nah, that's not cool. You gotta do what's right. We as a people got to stand up what's right. Because if we don't care about us, who gonna care about us? Because all the other races want to be adjacent to whiteness. So they're not gonna care about us. They'll take our stuff, they'll use our swag, they'll take our culture, but they don't give a damn about us as a whole. So we got to stand up for us. So y'all women that was on that court, on the Indiana side and on the Chicago side, y'all felt Angel Reese. And y'all need to do better by her next time. I'm done.
Hold on, let me get to my super chat before this dude quoting Tupac and starting his own rap group, telling us me and Brokaw gonna take the fall if he get in trouble. It was a lot to unpack there, y'all. It was a lot to unpack. Let me get to y'all. Let me get to y'all super chats, you stupid. Okay, John Shaw said, thank you for the $2 super chat. It was a lot. He say planned attack just like the mob at the U.S. Capitol. I feel you, John Shaft. And I want to say thank you to Rita Epps. Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money. She say, Duvall, you on fire, Duvall. She said, you on fire, Duvall. And then let's get to Brian Allen Hines for the $10 super chat. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money. He says, I have no respect for all those black players that ran to play for Indiana. They knew that Indiana fan base is racist against players that look like them. Well, Duvall, that was a lot to unpack. Let me go for a minute. Let me say this.
Okay.
Let me say this. The fact that they have a known personality courtside who has been harassing Angel Reese since I can't even remember. It's been a long time. He been harassing that girl. And you hear the fans saying stuff. I harken back to a time when somebody was saying something to Caitlin. People didn't hear what that fan said, but that fan was immediately removed from the arena. What I don't understand is why the game wasn't stopped to get whoever it was out that was doing all the foolishness. Now you want to go back in time and go look for a fan that already got to enjoy the game after what they did. I hearken to this tweet that Natalie Esquire put up. She said, and that starts with disallowing Dave Portnoy at game. He's been one of the most problematic voices on Angel Reese. If you got fans out there that can't handle, look, I understand rivalry, but this is starting to cross the line. It's starting to cross the line and make those women feel unsafe. Duval, you got the Fever fans over there celebrating because they beating them by 30, right? Bro Claude, you got the Chicago fan, the Chicago players. Some of them shell shocked because they were clearly not ready for that environment. All that, I've said that multiple times today. I put all that on Tyler Marsh. He was supposed to get his players ready for that environment. It has been well documented how the Fever fan base operates, especially in this climate. Now, maybe before in the Tamika Catchings days, they wasn't this outwardly vitriol. But it was documented all year how that fan base was. So Tyler Marsh had a responsibility. Jeff P had a responsibility to get this team ready for what they was going to face if they were going to take their butt into the belly of the beast and be a part of an opening day in Indiana where their star player is hated the most. It looks like our team wasn't ready to play. It looked like our team wasn't ready for the environment. The only person looked like they was ready for the environment because she's been dealing with it since 2023 was Angel Reese. And that's unfortunate. That's not fair to her. That's why you put all these players around her to give us some veteran presence, to bring in rookies that will help. Then you don't even put in, then after you're getting whooped by 30, you don't even put in another person that went through the same crap Angel went through. Yeah, that shit wouldn't have bothered her. She didn't been through that before. You know what I'm saying? The scrutiny. Some of these other players look like that. Look, I didn't know it was like this. I just thought people were just complaining online. No, you had a responsibility to get them ready for that. Because you let the league let you be a part of this 5 times, playing a team 5 times. You know what the league is trying to do. You know the league is trying to exploit your team. You know good and doggone well you don't have the same type of team as the Indiana Fever. So you know how it's going to go down. I didn't expect a 30-point loss, but you knew it was a high probability that they were going to lose and how that fan base was going to be. And if you didn't get them ready, if you didn't say, look, hey, if my players experience any type of racist comments or anything like that, we're going to embarrass you on national TV because we're going to pack it up and get up out of here. Tyler Marsh comes in. Play through that. Look, let me talk to somebody. Y'all go sit on the bench. I need to talk to somebody because until these people get out the arena, we not dribbling another ball. Where the failure was made. Stress people real time. Let that shit go. That comes to my point. The way I know some people sometimes when you live your life, sometimes you got to correct people right then and there. You can't let that shit fester. Now, Indiana Fever they should be enjoying they win and talking shit like we normally do. I'm an LSU fan, y'all. We ain't beat South Carolina, and I can't tell when. We talk shit and it's fun and it's cool. But we don't get to this point, man. Part of a lot of rivalries. Get escorted out of the football stadium, man. Y'all allow this to go on. It tells me that behind the scenes, the WNBA is okay with it because it sparks engagement, it sparks dollars, and it sparks a lot of money for them. And I get that they are trying to grow their league. I get all of it. I understand being a business owner. I know you're trying to grow your league. You're trying to capitalize on this lightning in the bottle. I get it. But you're doing this at the expense of Black women. And Black women on either team should stand up for each other. If you see your sister, I don't care what team I'm on. You're not going. I don't care if you on the other side, bro, Claude. If we going up against each other, and we got to rival. I'm not gonna look. I might talk about you and argue and debate you, but I'm not gonna let nobody call you no damn monkey. But we draw the line. This ain't us debating no more. So Indiana Fever players, y'all need to stand up, man. Now, you know what's gonna happen? Now I got to look at all y'all side eye. The only person I seen spoke was Brianna Turner. That's at the end of the bench at Indiana Fever.
Lakeisha, before you keep going, I just gotta say one thing. You
Go ahead.
know, Paige like her coffee dark and
oh Lord,
no sugar, no nothing. You know, say no cream, just dark. I love you, Paige.
so damn stupid. But here's the thing. Forbid, close your eyes. Now, when the game goes back to Chicago, and if that fan base retaliates and starts saying crazy stuff to the Fever players, what you gonna do, league? Y'all gonna escort them out the arena real quick, fast, and in a hurry? You see how you keep the stuff going? Because you can't control it. They want to go back at your girls and make it very hostile. That's why there's no place for it. Because it's a cyclical effect. Back and forth we go, back and forth we go. Racist behavior shouldn't be tolerated, period. Stop the game, get them people out the building, make them walk make them walk out in shame, reject all their tickets and take their money and tell them they can't come back in the building no more. That's all you had to do. But you didn't want to do that because you like all this foolishness, I guess. But now, throughout the season, you're going to be tainted. You're going to win. It's going to be tainted wins. Because everybody's going to be looking at your side eye.
Okay. I can't hear you. Can't hear you. Still can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Is you doing the silent challenge? You know, y'all got so many challenges today. I don't know.
Keisha, I'm going to put a belt to your ass with this technology. Okay. So
I got to talk to Boss Man before you go. Boss Man, see, I'm professional. I know. Last night, and so I think some people need to get rolled up, Boss Man. No, this is not right. We're not professional tonight. We're not professional last night. So we know we need to get on the same page. Go ahead, Brooklyn. I had to tell Boss on you.
No, we was professional last night, mother sucker. We was
You go,
professional.
bro, Claude.
I was very professional.
You were.
I meant what I meant, and I said what I said, and I was outstanding in my delivery of what I'm talking about. See, Brother Duvall, I'm 55. I say it all the time. I'm 55. I'm 55. I'm 55. I'm born 1969. My mother and father was born in the 30s, the early 30s. Some of you don't even have the pain of when my mother would cry about the things that happened to her in Demopolis, Alabama. Some of y'all don't even have the tears that my father as a man, what happened to him in Eudora, Arkansas, and then in the military in the Korean War, where the barracks were nigger barracks. That's what it was called, the nigger barrack. And we all green. Y'all don't know that. Some of y'all is grandchildren to my parents, but they were my parents. And I understand what this fight is all about. You so much, y'all so much into the matrix. Some of y'all need to be Neo. Some of you guys need a message to be sent to you. Tyler Marsh, Chicago Sky. I got to go ahead and let y'all get it, man. Rachel Bannum, you don't know what damn side you on. You got your 613 in your head and your rosy red, but you really one of us. So I know you was on the line. You was trying to play the double Dutch machine. I don't know, hopscotch or whatever the hell it was, the tiptoe dance, but your little donut cookie eating ass should have been on that court. Courtney Vandersloop, I don't expect you to do a goddamn thing. Maddie Westbelt, you got one of us too. Maddie, you got one of us. Michaela Alawede, weak as hell. Kia Nurse, you playing double Dutch too with your curly haired Canadian. I know you trying to figure out what side to go on, but because I know you both of them. I get it. You got compassion for your peoples on the other side too. Camila Cardoso, you don't have a goddamn clue of what the hell is going on. You still trying to please Dawn Staley. You are here now. Right. You are here. You are in Chicago. You are in the most racist city that Martin Luther King said was in the whole nation. Diabolical. Camilla, wake your monkey big ass up. I'm wait a minute. When it comes to that. Hell no. Camilla, you should have had pushed, you was quick to push Flage down because she's a dark woman. She's very dark.
No, she was smaller. That's all that was about.
Caitlin is just as small. I don't give a fuck. She's 6'7", big for she's 6'7", big I'm trying to
hold on. Let me tell you.
No. Before you say something, Miss Keisha, before you say something, I got to say this. Bro Clark views is not the reflection of Duval or Cut the Ish. That's on him and him only. So y'all point that finger at him, not us.
Hold on. Let me tell you this. Aaliyah Boston took her soul. So Aaliyah Boston went over there to take up for her girl Caitlin Clark, and Camilla say she ain't want no parts because Aaliyah Boston had been taking her soul all game. That's all I'm saying.
No.
So she wasn't gonna run up on Aaliyah Boston like she ran up on Flage.
Keisha, let me wake you up. You're sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
She's part of the gang cop sorority.
That's cares?
What she didn't want to hear about. No, God damn it. Listen, she didn't want to hear mama. She didn't want to hear mama my baby mama, she don't want Mama Stanley to be calling like Asia Wilson got the call. See, she don't want Mama Stanley to sit him down. Fuck Don Staley when it comes to the Chicago Sky.
So let me say this.
Fuck
So
Don Staley.
she cared about it.
Chicago Sky.
But she cared about it. But Aaliyah Boston didn't care about the person that was waving at her teammate. She didn't care about it.
She don't give a damn. No, she didn't. But
we
I'm
got super
trying
chat
to
too.
tell you.
We got super chat.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. $5 super chat. Thank you, Sister Nova. She says separation from the fever. Go ahead. Separation from the Fever CC fan base many months ago was the best thing that happened to me. Thank you, Sister Nova. All I know is Camilla better wake up. I don't need to wake up. Camilla need to wake up and realize she on the sky.
That's my point. That was my whole point. Don't answer Don Staley goddamn call. She ain't mama right now. You in the pros, goddamn it. Ain't no goddamn Gamecocks. They in college. When y'all motherfuckers put on your jersey or y'all put on y'all Gamecock, North Carolina shit, y'all at the Gamecock game. But ain't no Gamecocks on the court when it comes down to Chicago Sky and the Fever. I know what it is. See, her in Boston, they friends. Sister Keisha, they didn't won together. Sister Keisha, it's a camaraderie. That's her sisterhood. You know how it is. Stop playing. Y'all know when y'all sisters for life. But damn all that.
Look, I'm a different athletic person.
I got it.
Look, once we in between them lines, we ain't no friends no more.
We ain't friends. And she got to understand that. She has to understand. Fuck Mama Stanley giving me a phone call because I'm finna pull this broad hair because Angel showed me how to do it. Yeah, her hair, one of them braids should have been missing out of Leah Boston's head when she gave Angel Reese that elbow.
I want to show you something. Right. I want to show you something.
On, let me finish.
Hold on before you finish. Look at my baby face.
She was about to cry.
Look at my baby face, y'all. And you see Dave Portnoy to the right. He right here. He gonna stand up. He right here hollering at her right now. Look at my baby face. That's him right here. And she trying to block his punk self out.
She trying not to cry.
Yeah.
She trying not to cry. She had to pull all that emotion in. So what I'm saying is, God damn it, at the end of the day gotta end. I gotta put that one in. I'm sorry.
But Clark, can you show this one more time? Can you show this one more time, Keisha?
You want me to show this?
Yeah, please. Cause I got something to say after this.
Okay. Hold on. Let me show it. I'll show it one more time.
See, this is the problem right here. See, this is
she
why.
Was about to cry.
No. This is why Camilla big ass should slap all them motherfuckers on the bitch for Black History Month. God damn it, you don't do this shit. You don't let her get beat up like this, man.
The thing is this. This is the thing. I'm gonna let you get it off the ball because you funny as fuck.
Go ahead, bro, Clark.
Go ahead.
So the thing is this. Tyler Marsh, you weak as fuck as a 35-year-old man, and I know your father was cringing. He bout that business. I know I read all of what he had to go through as a coach. You should have gotten your team off of the bench, but I understand it, y'all. Chat. You know why they didn't get off the bench? You know why those girls on the Chicago Sky didn't move? Because Jeff P. Massa. I told y'all Massa was pimping. He say, y'all better bring your $5 ass here and you do exactly what I want you to do. You do exactly what I tell you to do. And you better have it right. See, Jeff P. pimping. And guess what side Jeff P. on? Kennedy Carter ain't in the league. Allegedly. So he gonna stand with his people. And guess what? I'm telling y'all, if they had any type of heart, we would have been seeing Ron Artest out there starting to brawl. We would have seen all of the Detroit Pistons in the history. We would have seen all of the great ones. Dennis Rodman. When Mike got pushed down, Dennis Rodman was like, oh, you think you're going to get away with that? Watch what happened to you on the next play. But no, you got to toughen up, girls. I'm not, hey, look, Unc not trying to tell you the wrong thing. I know it's you only making $25 an hour, but Unc trying to tell you something. You're going to have to get your balls to the wall and understand that this is serious. This is serious, not allegations. This is serious contact. You're going to play them 4 more times. And if you don't get your mind together, and Brother Tyler Marsh, if you don't get together, because I know them women down there. I mean, if y'all looked at what's her name, right from The Dream, she was disgusted. I seen her several different times where she was upset. Don't think that Tanisha Wright wasn't upset, y'all. I'm talking about go look at the game. Tanisha Wright ain't scared of none of them. I'm telling you, with your Wakanda Forever team, your coaches that you got there, all of them sisters, all of them should have gave you some advice and say, hey, we got to get up out of here. We got to get up out of here. This is a hostile environment. You got a man, you got a MAGA man. He in all red, just fits the purpose. Oh, yeah, I'm an Indiana Fever. No, you a MAGA. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm cooking right now. Hold on, go and get that money.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money. Money.
Thank you, Paper Sat Brown. Salute Keisha Bocard and Duvall. Y'all preaching tonight. Didn't know all this subject matter happened. So sad. Keep cooking.
Look at her. Leave it right there. Y'all look at Angel face. She's holding back tears. That motherfucking cracker, excuse my language, Cracker Jack, was yelling from the side at her while she was right here at the free throw line. Did nobody walk over there and confront him on our team? Kobe is crying in his grave right now. Kobe crying in heaven for what just happened. You think Kobe or anyone would let that happen? You think Dennis Rodman would not go over there to the sideline? You think Charles Barkley wouldn't punch that person in the face, which he did before? You think Vernon Maxwell wouldn't go over there and punch that guy in the face? Toughen up, God damn it. Toughen up. You embarrassed Chicago. You embarrassed Angel. She holding back her fucking tears. Look at her lip. Look at her eyes. Look at her chat. She was about to cry. I know what a crying face. I got 8 daughters. I know what a crying face look like.
Hey, before you go, T. Camilla. He right there to the right. He right here.
Look at him in his mega red. Look at him. If I was there, boy, listen. What's his name? Keisha, tell me his name, Keisha. Keisha, I don't want to hear the voice. What's his name, Keisha? What's that guy name?
Which David Portnoy?
David Portnoy. Yeah. Allegedly, bro, Claude got one for you. I'm going to get my one. Come on to Chicago. I'm going to hang out in the back of the stadium. I promise y'all, in that Fever game, y'all going to see me live. I promise you. I promise. Come on, Dave.
I can't have you going to the jailhouse.
Come on. I don't, man, please. Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. Dave, it's not a threat. Allegedly, I said. I'll just be hanging out. Me in the West Side. You're going to be on the West Side anyway. Woo! You're going to be on the West Side by the Village. Yeah, that's what the stadium is, by the Village. Oh, boy. I can't wait. Come on, bring your ass on to Chicago. I'll be waiting.
Bro, Claw, you diabolical, man. You diabolical. Duval.
I'm here. Bro Claw trying to be like me. You can't be like me. I'm originator, bro
I
Claw.
ain't never been like you, boy. I'm
Gotta be
older
like
than
me.
you, young boy.
You gotta
Young
be like
boy,
me, bro
be
Claw.
quiet,
Can't
young
be
boy.
like me,
I ain't never
bro
been. I'm
Claw.
originator.
But I'm
I'm
not
the
entertaining the
creator,
crowd, bro
developer,
Claw. You
originator,
can't be
boy.
like me.
I'm
That's
the
why.
originator. I'm the
That's why.
originator of this. My name is Killer C. Your name Duvall.
Yes, sir. That's
My name is Gingerbread Man. Your name Duvall.
Bro Claude, that's why I'm getting a raise, Bro Claude, because you can't be like me. I know how to rock the crowd, Bro Claude. I know how to hype them up, Bro Claude. I know how to be an opening
Yeah.
act.
Look at all this
Oh,
look at all this infighting.
Because let me tell you
Look at
something. If
this.
we the kids of comedy, I'm Bernie Mac, Bro Claude. You Steve Harvey, Bro Claude. There's a difference. I'm the closing
No,
of the show, Bro
no,
Claude.
no. I ain't even Steve Harvey. I'm the one that own your raggedy ass.
oh, so it's like that, huh? You want to own
It's like
people?
that. I'm a boss. I'm not a worker.
Yeah.
You under the simply jaw, you under the simply ball dropping family. You are working just like me, Bro Claude.
I'm
We
a
got one
partner.
boss.
That's the thing that you know. You come and bringing your narrow ass up in here and don't even know what's going on. You think you see what's going on, but I'm never a worker. I ain't been a worker since the 90s, young boy.
Not young
I'm a
boy.
partner. Yeah, that's what young. See, you know how these YNs, these young guys, they talking that talk. But you know, when I boss up, see, my balls is longer and bigger. I'm sorry, sisters. It's all
Oh,
right.
I don't want to hear about no balls now. You know,
Balls
I
to the
didn't.
wall.
You know, I'm not up here for no balls to the wall. Now, I
Balls to the
can't.
wall. Hey,
But that
Duvall, my gun bigger, my machine gun is even bigger.
Yeah, I seen your machine gun. Yeah, that's
look.
I
Don't be
know
telling.
so.
Look. Keep your business. The feds is watching.
It's all right. That it's legal.
The feds is watching. Let me tell y'all something. This young lady is a strong young lady. I just want other people to stand up for her like she stand up for other people. I knew this season was gonna start, and I was hoping it wasn't gonna start off with a bang, but god dang it, it didn't start off with a bang. So now we know how it's gonna go, right? Now we know. Now we know what everybody's about, right?
Everything
So
Duvall said was true. Everything he said.
now we know what
Every
it's gonna
single
be,
thing.
right? We understand.
Everything my
Look,
brother said was true.
so we
Everything he
so
said.
we know the narrative they gonna spin. We already know the agenda they pushing. We know what the media is pushing. We know what this is all in cahoots to tear this young lady down because she dared to be somewhat close to exceeding popularity of the person they anointed. That's what all this is about.
I
How
gotta
dare she?
apologize, Keisha. I
How
gotta
dare
apologize,
she
Keisha.
be
I
popular too?
gotta apologize. I gotta apologize to Duvall. You was right.
I
I
know
gotta
you was. I know
apologize.
that was hard for you.
I gotta apologize for Camilla. It's hard. You
Look,
was right, brother. You
look.
was
Let me tell you
right.
something. It's just one game.
God damn. No, hell no. Hell. How you start is how you finish. I teach my children this. How you start is how you finish. Well, I'll be damned. For you not to finish, something got to change.
Well, hopefully there's a light of fire under. Hopefully.
Here comes the money. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Thank you, Miss D, for the $5 super chat. Bro Claude, the young players don't think like at Ali. Where is Renee Montgomery?
I'm sad. I'm so sad.
Mm-hmm.
All those young people,
I'm saying.
all those young people got brands to protect. That's why they.
Hey guys, I know some of y'all can't see it, but he right here. He stands up. He's hollering at her right here in the right hand corner.
He's making monkey noises when he's doing that. And that's
Oh
that
my.
moment he making monkey noise. Watch.
He
You
right
see? Watch.
there in the
Make a
22
monkey noise.
jersey in the right corner.
Just point at it. Point it right here. Do
I
you
don't know how to point. Hold.
give you a little mouse?
Oh, can you see my mouse? Okay, hold on. You can't see my mouse though.
You got to go on that screen, Keisha. Where it's at.
Keisha,
I am on that screen.
I know you
Okay,
been to
is your
school a
mouse
long time
moving?
ago.
There you
I
go.
know
That get your mouse. Get your mouse. Move your mouse.
I did. Y'all can't see it. I
Dang.
did
Is it
move
on that?
Right
Wait.
there, right there,
Okay,
see?
I see your mouse. I see you moving.
I know
Oh,
you went to
okay.
school a long time ago when
You know what? Shut
they were
your
teaching typing
mouth up,
classes.
you no good help. He right
Right
here,
there.
y'all.
They'll teach the typing classes. Then you had to learn how to type it. You did that one finger typing. I knew that back in that day.
Duval, you
You
gonna
know how
get
to use
Duval, you better
Duval,
get up off
you
my
can
sister,
if you
Duval.
continue,
You better get off the player.
you
We
gonna
gonna
be
put your
dropped.
ass
Your
out the
link,
club.
your link gonna be
We gonna
dropped.
put your ass out the club. Remember, we the bosses of the player club.
Uh-oh.
You gonna get
Hit
your
it.
ass dropped.
Hit it, bro, Clark. You ain't gonna like this.
Here comes the money.
Miss Goody Two Shoes say, get Angel Reese to Atlanta ASAP.
That ain't gonna happen. We just gotta get her some players around her. That ain't happening. She already told you. So you might as well accept it. Miss Goody Two Shoes, you might as well accept it. Angel says she here to build it from the bottom. And if she gotta continue to recycle to get what she want and get the money she want and get the players she want. Didn't you hear Duval say she the goddamn GM? She's the goddamn GM because after this, it showed even Jeff P who the fucking boss is because she came to play after the Met Gala and all her birthday and all the preseason games and all the planes, and then she had Beyonce concert. She might have didn't even let some of them sons of guns come. Watch. I'm watching my mouth. I'm watching my mouth, Sister Keisha. I'm trying to do good. Some of them didn't get to go to Beyonce. Some of them felt so guilty. They probably said, "Girl, I'm tired." You should be tired. You should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed. Go ahead, Duval.
I was gonna say, don't let her come to Atlanta, man. Don't let her be on Northside Drive with gold teeth in her mouth. They ain't for her. She don't need to be in Atlanta. She don't need to be in Atlanta at T.I. Trap Museum eating rib sandwiches. Nah, she don't need to be in Atlanta. She needs to stay in Chicago. Eat that Chicago pizza, that deep dish, where she get heartburn, and you know what I'm saying? Something be hurt sometimes. Stay up there. Don't come to Atlanta.
Me and Big Girl always wanted her in Dallas, Duval.
Nah, don't go to Dallas where they got the BBL capital of the world and they got 50 strip clubs. Don't come
all
to
the
Dallas
doctors, all the doctors in Dallas.
With 5 In and Out. I remember the In and Out right by the American Airlines Arena. I love that In and Out.
They gonna get Big Girl and Keisha. They gonna tag Keisha and Big Girl down. They gonna take some of that truck they got.
Me and Big Girl we'll be at the games and we'll roll up right on Dave Portnoy. Shut your $5. Shut up, you no good man. And you know when black women roll up, we roll up.
I'm
calling for a boycott. I'm calling. I'm gonna challenge y'all. Y'all listen.
If you don't leave that baby alone right now.
Don't look at them fevers. I'm watching y'all.
I'm telling you.
I'm watching y'all. Don't watch them fever games. I know some of y'all sneaky want to watch. I'm not watching them.
I'm telling you, Angel.
I'm not gonna watch a game.
Do not come to
I don't care who they play. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm gonna watch the her play page, and that's it.
I'm telling you, Angel, do not come to Atlanta hanging out at Magic City next to the Greyhound station. You know what I'm saying? Messing with homeless people.
Right across the street, the Greyhound station, right across the street.
Well, homeless people. You know what I'm saying?
She gonna be on Peace Street. On
And
Peace
hustle
Street.
man, you got about 50 hustle men that try to sell you African beads and stuff
They're gonna
like
be
that.
they're gonna be at the gas stations and the
Hey, let me
7-Elevens.
look.
What's up, K-Sap?
Hey, Angel, look. We got post players walking out on the huddle. Up here in
Definitely not
Dallas.
in Dallas. Definitely not in
You
Dallas.
come
It's
on
toxic
down here, baby girl.
No, it's too much toxicity
You come on down
down
here. We hear some stuff. We roll up on stuff. We stop stuff right then and there.
Hey, you see Howard? You see Howard left down from down there, and Satu say, "Let me get the hell out of here." Y'all saw Satu kill it. Don't act like you ain't see the unicorn
I
yesterday.
don't know if the unicorn was. I don't think it had nothing to do. Look, I don't know because
the unicorn
like
said she ain't coming back.
Let me tell you something. Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boston, y'all, I'm looking at side-eyed. That's all I'm telling y'all. I'm still with y'all. Don't get me wrong. I love my black women. I support y'all. I'm just telling y'all, I'm looking side-eyed at y'all right now.
I'm telling you, don't go to Dallas, Angel. Don't go to Dallas where they tow your car at Walmart because you parked it there during the Dallas Cowboy game.
That is a lie.
And that Walmart right by the Dallas where the Fort Worth Stadium.
That is a lie.
They tow your car. If you park there and you ain't going to Walmart, they will tow your car. I see cameras.
They gonna tow your car.
Yeah,
they gonna tow your car, and then they gonna write you a ticket too.
Yeah,
they gonna leave the ticket on the ground.
I thought Tony just said that day. Yeah, I ran in that Walmart parking lot, but they'll tell you.
Stop the lies. KSF say they trying to cancel Breonna Turner for supporting Angel Reese and the WNBA investigation on the racial slurs in yesterday's game. Yeah. Yeah, Dre Stewart, we about to get out of here. We didn't gave y'all so much information, man.
No, we just playing right now, Dre Stewart. Listen, Dre, I appreciate you, Dre Stewart, for supporting and coming to the channel. But, you know, to keep it all fair, with y'all, we just seeing more and more diabolical actions.
Before you keep going, bro, Clark, I gotta say something to Dre Stewart. Dre Stewart, like I said, you ain't my boss. You ain't K-Sal. You gonna tell us when we shut down the show. We shut down the show when we shut down the show. He don't tell us
go
when
off on he paying customer. He a paying customer.
And I appreciate you.
He's a paying customer.
Dre, I appreciate you. You're a loyal supporter, but you
cannot
tell us when we shut down the show. Like, I can't go to McDonald's and tell y'all got to close down an hour early. Y'all close when y'all close. That's McDonald's time. We don't close on McDonald's time. They close on their time. So you cannot tell us when we close.
Keisha, would you get this boy here?
We close when we close to close. That boss man got to tell us when we close.
I told you before,
Keisha. Bring his ass up here.
Set me
up.
up.
Tell us when we close. We close when we close.
No, you willingly came. You willingly.
She set me up. She said it was a schedule and it was an agenda. And I willingly came because I thought the vault was going to be checked because it said Sister Keisha show. But she did not keep this shit in order, boss. She didn't keep this shit in order because the vault is a loose cannon. And he's shooting at he done shot at me. And I was about to grab my machine gun on his ass. I didn't know what the hell he was shooting.
Hey,
you got to watch it.
Let me tell y'all this. I will say this to y'all. Look. I know this is something that y'all don't want to know, but I want y'all to they keep making being woke a bad thing, and it's really not. I'm gonna tell y'all to stay woke, keep looking out for black women. Also look at a lot of the things they do. Don't believe all these narratives, this stuff that they pushing, because they just straight up trying to they in my opinion, they trying to so-called take this young lady down a peg. They kind of jealous. The one thing I said, did it ever occur to anyone? I don't know if it did to some of the black men that run their mouth. Did it ever occur to some of these men that maybe Caitlyn don't like Angel Reese? I'm trying to figure out RG3. You say Angel hate Caitlyn, Well, you don't think Caitlyn hate Angel for what she did?
Not only that,
No,
you got
she can't hate. She can't hate, right?
not only that, remember her brother and her boyfriend retweeted and reposted hate tweets that were towards Angel last year.
Yes.
That's not allegedly. That's documented.
That's documented. But we supposed to believe Angel. We supposed to just believe it's only one sided. It's just Angel Reese. I don't see you speaking out that Caitlyn is a hater. Number two, what does Angel Reese, with all her many talents, all the things she got going, what does she have to be jealous of Caitlyn for? Somebody explain that to me. She everywhere. What does Caitlyn have that girl could possibly want for her to be jealous of?
There's not a show Caitlyn could go on that Angel can't go on. Just like Caitlyn's best friend is Taylor Swift, Beyonce is in the circle with Angel Reese. That's why she's going to see her tonight. That's not allegedly. Angel already said it. She said on that Chicago NBC interview. She taking her teammates. Huh?
She rolled with Rihanna. Rihanna sold more records than all of them.
That's what I'm saying. What does this young lady have to be jealous of?
Rihanna sold more records than all of them. Rihanna number 3 on the list.
I could see if Angel Reese was a scrub and didn't have an endorsement to her name, maybe you can make this narrative work. But she is very successful, guys. What does she have a reason to continue to so-called be jealous of Caitlyn for when they both making money? I don't get it. Matter of fact, she probably on more billboards than Caitlyn.
Now, what RJ Barrett was really trying to say, Angel is jealous that she not a white girl.
Angel don't want to be white.
That's what he wants.
That's what he anticipates. Here's the thing. Y'all get upset when people embrace the culture. She embraced the culture. She know who she is.
Say it again, sister.
She's not fake. Get over yourself.
The culture gonna always win. Y'all that always come to my channel, y'all know what I say. The culture always gonna win. The culture. Listen, Sydney Carson is trying to figure out how to exit stage left because she part of the culture. One thing about Sydney Carson, believe me, trust me, that veteran, that old school veteran, she trying to figure out exit stage left after what she saw. Oh yeah, trust me.
Yeah. She was hugging Angel before the game.
Yeah, Sydney Carson is trying to exit stage left.
She don't even understand what's happening. She don't
understand
talking to her through the game,
telling jokes.
So I don't get where y'all coming from. What does she in real life, guys? Let me tell y'all something. Y'all gotta understand when y'all being part of the machine. In real life, these girls is talking to each other like normal people. So that's why with RG3 and his foolishness, he don't know nothing about these girls. Nothing. For him to make a statement like he knows Angel, he don't know Angel. Just like he don't know Caitlyn, but he's so quick to say she hating and she jealous. That's all I heard for a year. I'm tired of it. Why does she don't have any reason to be jealous? I digress.
I would say this. They acting like being the second.
I said allegedly. Boss. RJ Barrett says she want to be white. Allegedly, subliminally. That's the only thing she could be jealous about. I'm gonna elaborate. I know, K-Sup, you set it up for me to elaborate.
So
RJ Barrett.
Go ahead, Devon.
RJ Barrett. Oh, my bad, Devon. I had boss put this in there. Yeah, gave me something to elaborate on.
Just think about it for a minute. I'm gonna get in and out. What I'm trying to say is they acting like being the second most popular woman in WNBA and the third most popular woman in the world in women's sports is a bad thing. It's not.
It's not.
It's not. She's still more popular than everybody else. She's just not popular than Caitlyn. And that's okay. And she okay with that. I promise you that. Caitlyn got millions. Angel got millions. She ain't broke by no means. So she has no reason to be jealous of Caitlyn.
No.
But see, the reason why they say that because some black people, most Hispanic and other ethnicities want to be adjacent to white. So they assume everybody want to be adjacent to white. And when there's somebody that's not want to be adjacent to white, they feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's something wrong with that person. It feel like it's something wrong with them psychologically. But it just, Angel is comfortable with who she is as a woman. A confident, beautiful, African-American woman. She's no different than Jasmine Crockett. She's comfortable with who she is as an African-American, beautiful woman. See, they want women like them to be acting like somebody like Kamala Harris, all polished and PC and everything else, which that's not the case. Angel is comfortable with who she is, and she's successful being her way, doing it her way, and not having to reinvent herself and downsize herself to potential to accommodate white people. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I got tongue tied, Chad. Please don't make fun of me. Go ahead, Brokaw. You know you want to go on.
We about to finish it. We about to finish this out, but yeah, Angel don't have no reason to be.
What I wanted to say was RJ Barrett, boss. RJ Barrett allegedly. So my boss want to make it clear though. My brother, and my big bro want me to make it clear. RJ Barrett.
What did he say?
RJ Barrett, I'm just elaborate. RJ Barrett is married to a white woman. That's not allegedly. RJ Barrett loves white women. Can't say he didn't. That's not allegedly. We know that he loved white women because his wife is a white woman. So you can't say he don't love white women. Therefore, the only thing that Caitlyn has that Angel don't have is the white skin. So is that what you alluding to, RJ Barrett? That Angel hates Caitlyn because she ain't white? Angel is part of the culture, boy. She know who it is. See, you got your ass over there to them. But a great man said, yeah, you got your ass over there, just like what's the other boy name over there? Mess like all them white girls. He didn't got off of ESPN. The other boy, what's his name?
They asking, are you talking about RJ Barrett or RG3?
RG3. RG3.
Okay. Oh yeah.
RG3.
I ain't want to say nothing, but I was say RJ Barrett is on.
RG3. RG3. Y'all know, excuse me of what I say.
Like
RG3. RG3 knows the third, Mr. the Third. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he put out there.
Don't forget about Charles Barkley.
No, see, we know Charles Barkley like white women. Mm-hmm. We already know. But these hypocrites, these people of personalities, they are not our leaders. They're clowns. These are clowns. These are not national nothing. They national spokesmen for them. And RG3, you are a loser entirely. I hope that the Father above casts failure on everything that you touch until you repent. Until you repent and apologize to Angel Reese. I'm done.
And you wanted to say Shannon Sharp, you know, he's under that controversy.
Shannon Sharp, yeah. I really don't mess with none of these Negroes that mess with these people that enslaved us, beat us, took from us, steal from us. You know what I mean? That's history. That ain't allegedly. That's history. That stole us. I mean, I'm looking at you already sideways. You bringing her to your mama house. You couldn't bring it. Y'all heard what I said. I love me some Paige, but she got to eat outside. She gonna get a plate though. Paige gonna get a plate, but she gonna have to eat outside. Her and Haley, they both will have a plate in the backyard. Can't come in my house. Nope, not gonna do it. So I'm done. I'm done, Keisha.
All I know is this: RG3 is just.
Hold on, Keisha. Before you keep going, you said she can't. She got to eat outside. She can't come in the house. So you telling me? Do she got to drink the RC soda too? Do she got to drink the
whatever
soda?
she wants? She gonna get whatever she want. I'll give her a plate. She could get her Dr. Pepper. She like Dr. Pepper. She could get her Dr. Pepper and everything.
Okay, I thought she had to drink the RC sodas or the Chet.
No, she could whatever. No. You know, whatever's in the bucket. You know, okay. The ice is down there. She can even get the sweet stuff. She get the sweet tea too.
Okay.
She get the sweet tea, but can't come in the house.
Nah,
she gonna have to say. She gonna have to ask AZ Fudd how the house look on the inside.
I ain't drinking no sweet tea. Y'all get people diabetes. Yeah, I ain't drinking no sweet tea. Y'all got that sweet tea. You know, you will have it in like Big Mama on Soul Food. I ain't drinking no sweet tea or no lamb chops or you know what I'm saying, the roast beef. You know, stuff that got bit my leg cut off. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, Sister Keisha. You just let them know I'm not doing it, boss. I ain't doing it. I'm coming to work tomorrow. I'm not doing it. I'm trying to be on time, boss. I don't drink. I don't smoke. And I'll eat lamb chops or roast beef.
L, we just joking, L.
Like
dang. L say move on. L say move on and stop the vlog. Knock it off. Cut it out. You better listen what L say.
We can't have fun around L.
Thank you, L. Thank you, HRL. I'm about to shut them down. I ain't got time for them. They're about to cut them off. I ain't got time for them with they foolishness. Paige, you knock on my door. You can come on in, sit at the table, and holler at a player. I ain't scared.
Don't do it, Keisha. Don't do it. I ain't scared. I'm smart.
I ain't scared.
I listen to Muhammad Ali.
Like my mama said, I ain't scared of you mofos. I ain't scared of none of them.
I listen to my hero. I listen to Ali.
If you hear me, come on over. Bring AZ with you. We're gonna hang out.
You come over and hang out, but you ain't coming in. I'm
not gonna leave you on no porch. Unfortunately, allegedly, Bro Claude got the feds looking at him. So Paige, you don't need to knock on his door at all. You don't need to be around him at all. So don't even knock on that door. So you know, he is doing the right thing by you, Paige, by not opening the door. He is doing it. But when you knock on my door, you can come on in and we can talk some basketball and give a special shout out on my podcast and watch all the people in the chat gonna be hating. Look, and Bro Clark gonna be the main hater. You got Paige on the podcast? Yeah, because I let her in.
Hey, she could be on the podcast, but she can't come in the house. I put it outside.
Now you don't let Paige. Can she swing on the Hamlet at least? Can she swing on the Hamlet or
she
the
can do everything outside. Everything outside. She got access to everything outside.
I'm not putting that baby outside. She can come on in. She can come on in.
Everything outside.
Lights, camera, action page. Tell Bro Clark. And I bet you Bro Clark won't be able to tell her to the camera. I'm going to say, Paige, ask him what he said about you last night.
And I'm going to say, Muhammad Ali said, "Don't let him in the house."
But
He
on
said
real,
that's on record.
but on real talk, before we get up out of here,
Allegedly.
we do have to hold ourselves accountable and not be a part of that foolishness that's going on. We can't be like them. So, because we get nowhere with that. Now we will tell you off when it's time to be telling you off, but we do need to set a standard. They are not the standard. This is not how rivalries are supposed to go. I done been a part of rivalries all my doggone life because I'm an LSU
See y'all,
fan.
see Chad.
I've been a part of it.
See Duvall set up queen. The set up queen is
we cannot be like them.
I gotta say something. I gotta say something, Sister L. First of all, you ain't even working tonight, Sister L. You can't even be telling us what to do when we working. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Sister
I know
L
you
can
HR.
tell you what
I
to
know
do
you
at
HR.
any
L. I
time.
know you got ties to HR, but you can't be monitoring our behavior, L. That's why we don't have you in the group chat.
Hey, Duvall. The buck stops there. Set your $5 ass up saying something to sister, okay? I can't. She ain't finna get me in the back cut because she'll cut you, okay? I ain't got L. That's
she ain't
him.
even working tonight. She ain't even working tonight. When
L,
she up here, we act right, but when she ain't up here, then she ain't working tonight.
L, I listened to what you said. It ain't me.
I'm through with all y'all. We about to get up out of here. I appreciate L coming through, letting us know what these two ninjas not supposed to be doing. I appreciate y'all rocking with me tonight, y'all. I had to get a little bit off my chest. I don't know why. For some reason, people keep running around here talking about black women is jealous and hating on other women. We some of the most beautiful women in the world. And I appreciate I appreciate all my black women. I appreciate y'all in the chat. Don't let nobody tell you that foolishness. We don't have no reason to be jealous of nothing. Not at all.
The most beautifulest.
So RG3 can go on with that foolishness.
Hey, all I got to say is, hey, chat, I'm about to leave. But all I got to say is, all he don't want, y'all come in chocolate, mocha, cocoa puff, light skin, red bone, yellow, you know what I'm saying? Caramel. You know what I'm saying? Hey, light, bright, so tight, and good night. Dark and chocolate. I like it all.
You know what? But look, we got to get up out of here because Bro Claude is going somewhere else. Thank you, Devon, for everything. Thank you, Bro Claude. Hey guys,
thank y'all.
If you have not hit the like button, if you have not subscribed to us, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. That's the only time I'll be at your front door, and you better open the door because if you haven't hit the like button, I'm gonna be knocking, asking you why, and don't be doing like Bro Claude, acting like you're not gonna open the door. Open the door for your girl. Good night, y'all. Good night, y'all. Love y'all. Peace and hair grease.